Chasing Horizons here. Just thought I'd give you a little preview and a rundown of a fantastic new suit that's arrived from RUKKA and Tran-Am. Once again, guys, thank you so much for your help and support. Without it, this charity round the world trip wouldn't happen. Right, onto the suit. As you can tell, fantastic looking piece of kit. I've gone for black, but it can come in it comes in loads of different colours. You've got high-vis yellow, blues, reds, great. Now, if we go on to the material, this material here is Gore-Tex Pro Shell with armour core. Sounds all very fancy, but basically all it is, it's a combination of high-tech materials, Gore-Tex and I think Kevlar. 100% windproof, 100% waterproof, breathable. So for those times when you're out and about and it gets soaking wet, as I know, I've had suits where the inner lining was waterproof, the outside wasn't, so when it gets wet, it becomes really heavy, just awful when you're riding. And especially if you're doing technical riding, you've got this heavy suit on, not nice. So this is brilliant, and for the fact that it's a 3-season suit, superbly light as well. Very, very light, very, very comfortable to wear. Also, what it has on this is a material called Outlast, which regulates your temperature inside the jacket. So, for instance, if it's very hot outside, then the temperature inside your suit will slowly acclimatise to that. So it stops you getting too hot and too cold. But it also has a thermal lining inside, which is great, which is removable, brilliant. If it does get too hot, you have the 2 vents on the top of the shoulders. Normally, again, some of the suits I've had 2 vents at the chest. Basically, what happens, the air hits the chest, doesn't go anywhere else. But having it on the shoulders, it should, as you're riding along, flow over the shoulders and down the back, getting rid of any of the heat. If we go to the collar now, the collar's made of Gore-Tex. I've tried it on with a helmet. It's a nice fit. It covers the neck, which would normally be, you would use like a bandana or something just to keep it warm and dry. This does the job brilliantly, and it's waterproof. So I think originally it was a magnet, which has been changed, thankfully, because this now is a lot more easier and a lot more customizable. You can change it to whatever length you want. It's detachable as well. And then inside you've got the neoprene collar. On long trips like the one we're going to do, if you have a collar which is anything harder than this, it begins to rub and becomes really uncomfortable. Again, you know, that's fully adjustable with this Velcro strap here. You've got a little bit of Velcro there which you can fold over, stops the flap getting in your way. Again, little things. Right, bit of protection on the shoulders and the elbows. You've got a material called super fabric, which is abrasion and heat resistant. Really, really tough, but very flexible and breathable. So for those times when, and I'm sure there will be times when we do come off our bikes, this will help tremendously. In terms of the zip, this is one of the major things. The first thing people see is this. It's called a Gore-Tex lockout. It's 2 pieces of rubber which form together to make a waterproof zip, 100% waterproof. You have a little pop lock there which hides then the lock at the bottom. If you look, that just pops open like so. Then you just pull it apart and there you have it. RUKKA also include a silicone marker for this, which is just a protection. It's just rub on, rub off. Very, very simple. But again, really, really nice thought. Really nice thought. Okay, as you can see on the inside, you've got the thermal lining here, and you've got 2 pockets. 2 pockets there, a third one on the actual thermal lining, 2 on the outside, 2 on the chest, 2 pockets here, waterproof zips. The 2 internal ones are waterproof, so brilliant there. The arms are fully adjustable, so if you're a big guy, you know, you can open that up, really nice. And then also at the end of the jacket, you've got these Gore-Tex cups. They just sit under the gloves, and then the outside of the jacket sits outside of the gloves. almost forming like a seal, so you don't get water into the gloves. Nice idea. You also have reflectors on the arms and on the back of the suit, like this. You have the reflectors on the neck as well as the super fabric here to stop the rubbing from the helmet. There is also a zip that runs along the inside of the jacket, which attaches to the trousers. So onto the trousers now. You've got the famous RUKKA braces, fully adjustable and can be removed. To actually fasten the trousers, you have two Velcro strips here, then you have the zip, no buttons, which is pretty handy when you're desperate for a bit of a wee. You can quickly just whip them off, Bob's your uncle. And then at the top of the trousers you've got the pockets, zips 100% waterproof again. The material is exactly the same as the jacket, so you have the super fabric on the knees as well. If you look further down the trouser leg, you'll see two zips. You've got one zip here. This allows you to adjust the padding inside. Really nice and simple. On previous suits I've had to go inside the trousers just to adjust them. So this is a nice idea. Again, zips waterproof. Brilliant. Then further down you have another zip which just opens up the bottom of the trousers, fit your boots under, or if you just want to keep it open, again another little touch. There's a bit of Velcro there just to stop that kind of flapping around. Fantastic. And as you see on the side of it, you've got the nice reflector. Now, if we turn the trousers around, you get a good view of hopefully what Claire will be seeing on the journey. My bum. And if you notice, it's got a funny material. Basically, this is to stop you slipping forward and crushing the crown jewels on wet days when you brake too hard. Another little idea, brilliant. As you can see, I've been chucking the suit around. Really light. For what it's going to be doing, it's a fantastically light suit. The reason being, hang on a sec, let me just pull something out of my trousers. As you see, all to do with these bad boys. Again, these are RUKKA's own padding. They're called RVP Air. And as you see, there's a kind of a lattice work going on rather than a solid protector. There's a couple of reasons. One of the reasons is due to breathability of the suit and also impact. So when you do impact, it spreads the impact all over the protector rather than at the point if it was a solid piece. I've been walking around in this suit and it's just a dream to walk around in. As you can see, it's very flexible, and especially on those days when you're off the bike and you're trying to fix something, very easy to kind of move around in. Okay, well that's the kit in a nutshell. As you can see, a quality piece of kit, very innovative and a great suit. If you guys like to know any more information on either my suit or Claire's suit, please don't hesitate to drop us a line on chasinghorizons.co.uk or our Facebook page. And until the next preview, take care.